and text message to somebody. And the fact that the iPhone is not a phone, it's actually a computer. So it's really about, you're engaging your own self. It's about entertainment. Whereas traditionally in communication, you need two people, just like in tennis. So again, going back to time and looking at the dimensions of time and how you model time, I think there's like different aspects of time. So there's a people dimension, there's a place dimension, and in the time dimension itself, within people is a whole kind of social space with place, with location. And then if you really take time to its quadrants, then it creates possibility. And it's a great line from Marshall Duchamp. It's like, it's about chance. How do you create like happy chance? And happy chance, again, going back to that, is creating encounters. So it's about really creating those social possibilities. So think about, in our work daily, how can we create those social possibilities? We could use, whichever channel we want. But that's kind of really interesting. I'm going to go a bit more into the building blocks of time. And basically to understand, so what is it that really, what is it that we need to kind of play around when we're working with time? One is attention, like we said. Second is like duration itself. Frequency is like how often you go and have a message coming back and forward, and this is almost like a mirroring, where two people with their phones are just like in a conversation or on a date and just kind of, between each other. And also the fact of, checking out the weather or where you are, this whole context of right now, being in that space, status and presence. So I'm just going to like reflect on a couple of real life case studies. Can I take a show of hands? How are you doing for attention and time? Should I carry on or should I go directly to something else? Who wants to go into the case study, or I can just show you another movie? Show of hands. Sorry guys, you got to work for it. Okay, case study, alright. Case study then. Actually, we'll show you the movie. So, I used to work, like I said, for this mobile startup called Flirtomatic. And it's a flirting service, quite interesting, real time on your phone. And it was through a mobile browser. And what I used to have my daily analytics. I used to have an Excel spreadsheet come in every day, and I had to look at the trends to understand where people are coming in, going on, what is the actual expenditure on the virtual goods. And I saw a really interesting pattern. If I look at the day in the life of a flirt, people use their phone as an alarm clock. They'll probably have coffee, go to work, and this is pretty much showing the engagement level on the site, on the service itself. So their daily activity pretty much mirrors how they use the service. And what's interesting here is like, obviously, in the evening, go out for a pint, get drunk, go on the night bus. If you compare that with the web aspect of the service, on PC, we would only have 3 daily logins, whereas on mobile, we had 7 daily logins. It was not because there was a timeout or something, but mobile was all about right now, it was smacking. We had this very, very real-time kind of activity. And what I was thinking is, that activity gave me some ideas. Like, let's just imagine this revenue opportunity. If you look at traditional media, currently what we have is, we wake up, we probably see breakfast TV, or we listen to radio, there's a newspaper, and you can see how the attention span goes up and down. We watch probably TV in the evening.